This week, we broke the seal on the BRIC Flicks film series with Tough Love from PBS's POV. It was such a success that we're looking ahead to our next night at the movies. June 9th, we will be turning on the big screen again for the second installment, and it's a collaboration with Irish Film New York.
It's going to be a very special evening with Irish filmmakers and actors.
Yes. And
to hold you over until then, we've invited Emmy-winning writer-director Niall McKay. He is the curator-director of Irish Film NY. And Leisha Sexton. She is half of a dynamic producing team and also the star of the film Angie. And they're going to tell us what you'd be missing if you fail to snag yourself a ticket for the next BRIC Flicks.
That's right.
Welcome. Thanks for joining us, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for having us. Yeah.
So let's talk about Irish Film New York. What's your mission? What do you guys do?
Well, our mission is to help Irish film and filmmakers get established in New York and in the United States.
Okay.
Because this is the place for film, of course.
Right, of course. And there are a lot of Irish producers, actors, movies, web series being created here. And where's their normal platform? Because we were asking each other before we started, when was the last time you saw an Irish movie? He saw one, but yeah.
Well, it was like back in 2011,
yeah.
the Guard with Don
yes.
Cheadle, and that was a phenomenal movie, and it made me think when we were doing this.
Yeah.
But you and your husband, Leisha, are here, and you're creating movies right here in Brooklyn that may cheat a little and look like Ireland.
Yeah, well, we did. Actually, I didn't. I just star in the film, but my husband directed and shot it, and it was based on a play that we did. We did a play reading of it, of an Irish writer called Gary Duggan. So we shot the film here, and it's sort of an inner city Dublin story, but we actually shot it around Brooklyn, so that had its own challenges. But, you know, we were like looking for flats, and, you know, we'd be like, if you move the camera that way, you know, it was like all American signage and things like that. But I think we did it. I don't know, hopefully.
I'm sure. Tell us about the movie Angie. What's it about?
It's about an inner city young mother who's on the run from a sort of very bad domestic situation. But it's a little poetic, and it stars Dervla Malloy as well. She's a legendary Irish actress of theatre and film also. And it's sort of about when people meet at the right place at the right time.
Love it. Love it. Yeah, without giving it away. Because I want to see that, because at first when they said Irish movie in Brooklyn, I was like, did they just shoot it all in Prospect Park? I don't know, how did that work? Yeah, so looking forward to that. Absolutely.
So I'm interested in knowing if there's a pipeline that goes back and forth between Ireland and Brooklyn, and there's so many Irish people here in New York and in Brooklyn in particular. What's that creative energy like?
Well, there's beginning to be, yeah, because a lot of filmmakers obviously move to Brooklyn because it's one of the kind of hubs of filmmaking, certainly in terms of independent cinema. So obviously, you know, if you want to work in the business, or you know, a lot of people move to Los Angeles. But if you want to make films, or you want to be involved in independent cinema, a lot of people move to New York. And of course, most of what's, you know, that means now is all happening in Brooklyn.
Yeah, very cool.
Okay, now tell us about how you're putting together and curating things for us here.
Well, what we decided we'd do is show the complete process of, you know, of a film. So we start with a staged reading, then we go to showing excerpts from a feature film by a really great Brooklyn filmmaker, Irish, called Paul Rowley. And then we're going to show Leisha and Trevor's film, Angie. And then we end the evening with a web series that I created called On the Lig. And On the Lig is about a group of Irish people who go to parties and events simply for the free food and drink. So.
Okay, it happens in Brooklyn all the time.
There's an opening.
Yes.
We'll be there. So Leisha, why did you and your husband decide to settle here? If you guys could have gone to La La Land or anywhere else, what was attractive about Brooklyn that you continue to live and work?
We are from La La Land.
Okay.
Well, I came here. I actually did drama school in New York, so because I, like a massive Marlon Brando fan, and I just thought, I mean, people used to say to me when I was studying, who do you want to be? And I'd stand up and say, I want to be the female Marlon Brando. Yeah. But I wanted to be here because I thought the training would be phenomenal. Right. And then I actually won my green card in a lotto.
Wow.
So,
nice.
Yeah,
one of the lucky ones.
Yeah, actually my ma was like, oh, you know, apply for the lotto when you're in school. And I was like, I don't want to go to America. Right. Stop making me go to America, but here I am. And then
something about the luck of the Irish in there
somewhere. Yeah, and my fella just really wanted to be here. He does commercial filming, so this is his first film, like narrative film. So he's really excited and to sort of break in, you know, hopefully. He's making a few other films, and he was just on the Vikings working.
Really?
Yeah, so.
Well, if you guys weren't enticed enough, we've got a little preview that we'd love to share with you right now. Check this out. Yep. I won't crack, I won't break through cause for a sake. Yeah, I'll be sitting, sipping, laughing, joking, pleading my case. I won't vow or commit, drop a dime, lose my shit, because I'm more selfish than passionate. That's why I don't quit. And I said, maybe I'm independent, maybe I've no concerns, maybe I've got no interest in this 30-second turn, maybe I'm undecided, maybe I choose to fold, maybe I've got more up my sleeve than you've got in your soul, and maybe I'm a bitter man, and bitter I'll be, and I may just see I'm better than the stars and the seas, and maybe I'm a bitter man.
On the leg.
On the leg.
You want to do a naked musical about cerebral palsy called My Foot? Yeah. Yeah. Right. Is it a comedy?
There's nothing funny about cerebral palsy.
Niall, it's a noon show. What are you doing, man? I was just saying, I thought you said it was on the lake, but it's on the lig. Break it down for the non-Irish Gaelic ears.
Well, people who are on the lig are people who are on the make. They're on the mooch, basically. So they're always, and you know, a number of actors tend to, you know, do that as well from time to time. So they're always going to these parties and trying to find out ways how to lig or get stuff for free.
I'm going to start using that.
Right.
I'm about to bring it.
That.
Yes.
Hashtag
on
that.
the lig.
No more.
Trying to get that on the lig.
We're on the lig.
Stop it. Yes. I love it. Love it.
So you guys have been ruling film by proxy anyway. There's a lot of Irish actors and folks behind the scenes as well that people don't even realize because they're like master craftspeople. So who are some of the Irish actors that we'd be surprised? I know Fassbender for one. Like, he's amazing.
Yeah, I was going to say Fassbender.
Oh, stole it. Who are the other Irish actors that have made the crossover in America?
Cillian Murphy.
Yeah.
There's a lot. They're all men, the ones that have made the crossover.
So far.
So far, yeah.
So who's waiting in the wings, though? Who's the lady that's going to set us on fire?
Leisha.
The female version of Marlon Brando.
There you go.
So conversely, who's the American star in Ireland? Like, who's the action hero or like the Irish star that if they're walking down the street in Ireland, people are like, that guy?
Well, the funny thing about Irish people is they're sort of let people alone like that. Like, you could be in a pub there and someone go, there's Bono over there. No one cares, you know.
I love it.
They're like, he's paying for his pint, and everyone's like, yeah, he can afford it.
That's right. Always trying to give rich people free stuff.
Yeah, but I don't know. I mean, they love America. Irish people love America. They love American films.
All right.
You know.
So speaking of
some of the actors that you may not have known are people like Donald Gleeson, who's been making headways, and he's in a lot of feature films, you know. And there's actually been a lot of films in the cinema. You may like over the last year. There's one coming now called Brooklyn, which is based on a Colin Tobin novel, and it's starring Saoirse Ronan. And it's a phenomenal film. Everybody at Sundance was raving about it, and so that'll be coming, I think, in October or November. Hopefully to Irish Film New York, but we'll see.
So if someone wants to do something on the lig on your night here at BRIC Flicks, tell us when and what time they need to be here to see the movies.
Well, it's on June 9th, and they need to be here at 7.
Okay.
So, and there'd be lots of things. And we actually have, if you go to ontheleg.com, there's a list there of different legs that you can do, and you can find us on Facebook as well. So there's like all sorts of great free stuff in New York over the summer. There's free canoeing, there's free haircuts, there's ice cream from Ben & Jerry's, there's free pole dancing lessons apparently, which I thought I might try myself.
Yeah,
Nice.
one of each, please.
That is going to be a new hashtag. I predict it. But June 9th here at BRIC House, 7 p.m.
Yeah.
On the Lig.
Yeah, you
Check
can
it out.
check out Angie for free.
That's
See
right.
the female Brando do her thing.
That's
Thank you
right.
guys for being here.
Thank
Thank
you so
you
much.
very much.
Thank you.